Hi, I'm Jenna Newman, the owner of Newman's Dog Training. And we are here today so excited to introduce to you our free ebook, 4 Steps to Behavior Modification. And you can use these tools to change any behavior with your puppy or your adult dog. We are also introducing our free online course called Focus Fido. In this course, you will learn how to clicker train and how to teach your dog to look and touch on cue. In these videos, we will take the concepts you learn from the ebook and put them into practice with the Focus Fido course. But before we get started, let me introduce myself. I'm Jenna Newman, the owner of Newman's Dog Training. I'm a former zookeeper turned dog trainer. In 2008, I started working at the Kansas City Zoo training exotic animals. I love training so much that I decided to take my skills into people's homes and start training dogs. In 2011, we launched Newman's Dog Training. When I'm working with my clients, just like you at home, these 4 concepts are the backbone to all of our training practices. And that's why I decided to bring all of this to you for free. I want you to understand these concepts and how to put them into use. We will go over these concepts: knowing what you want your dog to do instead, how to manage the environment, how to reward correctly, and how to be consistent to maintain the behavior they've learned. So let's go over some examples. So once we identify the problem of what we don't want the dog to do, we must decide what we do want the dog to do. So let's look at pulling on the leash for an example. We obviously do not want the leash to be tight, and so what we do want is the dog to walk next to us politely and even give us their attention. To accomplish this, we must manage the environment and set them up for success. With Barry here, we had to take him away from the water where all the smells were to get him to be able to focus back on us and walk loosely on the leash. Another example is when your dog does not listen to you whenever they are off leash. You must manage this by keeping them on leash so they can't practice the bad behavior, and once they're trained, you can start giving them more freedom. Now comes the fun part with both Barry and Roscoe here, is rewarding them whenever they are doing the correct thing, which is walking next to us and giving us their attention. And the last step is consistency. By practicing often, they will learn that no matter what's going on, it's more reinforcing to be with you and giving you their attention rather than going off on their own and reinforcing themselves. And once you understand these concepts, we can dive right into Focus Fido and start training. You can grab your puppy in a clicker, and then we can learn how to get their focus back on you. And once we have your puppy's focus, we can teach them almost anything. Follow along on the following videos, and you'll be one step closer to a well-behaved puppy.